Alright guys, so I know I've been neglecting my channel a bit lately, so I guess we're going to do our first big YouTube project, and it's actually been kind of an ongoing project for like a long time.
Years?
Not like a year-ish and a half. A year-ish and a half. But anyway, said project is going to be the Virago. So, backstory. This is probably the longest I've owned a motor vehicle. I've owned it forever. Like 2.5 years, which is a long time for me. Usually I kill stuff a lot faster than that, Renee. But, obviously, she was not in this condition when I bought her. What happened is I got rear-ended on it and decided I was going to take it and cut the frame off where it was bent and make a bobber out of it. So when the insurance money came, I bought a new motorcycle instead. Then I sold that one. So I haven't been on a bike in a while, and I decided it was time to get to work on it again because I miss riding a lot.
Can I tell the story of how you told me you got in an accident?
Yeah, of course. Tell it all.
So I'm at work and I get a text message of like random numbers and letters, and I was like, what? And he said, oh, that's the license plate of the lady who just hit me. How do you tell your wife that you're just in a motorcycle accident like that? So messed up.
She didn't think it was funny.
Mm-mm.
What can you say? I was a little busy, you know. I pulled up to an intersection, the light was green. There's a cop that was trying to cross the intersection, so I stopped, and the lady behind me didn't stop in time. So,
yeah,
I got paid.
Yeah, well, we definitely want to get some motorcycles up and going because we have some cool YouTube ideas. I have my endorsement, so I have never ridden one like on the streets. I've ridden one. I actually rode this Virago. I learned on the Virago in a big old parking lot, and I went pretty fast for learning.
She got the second gear.
No, I got to like third, I think. Mm-hmm. But
it was a big parking lot.
Yeah, it was a big parking lot. It was fun. And then we did our classes and stuff, and we just haven't ridden since then. So.
She hasn't ridden since then. Yeah, funny story. I've been riding motorcycles since I was 18. I've done all kinds of stupid things on them, and the only smart thing I've ever done was take the motorcycle safety course, which in New Mexico exempts you from having to take the test, right? Well, I still don't have my motorcycle endorsement.
No. But he will get one.
I will have to eventually get one. I'm going to get...
Especially we're going to be riding on YouTube.
Yeah, you know, have to get above board. My dogs are out here accompanying us in the garage. So, I guess that'll do it. Today, we're going to start out by starting our bare bones wiring. We're going to wire up the TCI to the coils, and the coils to our supply, and then wire in the TCI, the fuse box, and yeah, that should be where we're at by the end of the day.
And I'm just going to do what it tells me. Try to learn something.
Hopefully I'll be able to fill the fuel bowls and see if she'll fire today. But it's been over a year since she's been started, and I didn't drain the carburetors when I parked it. So odds are good I'm going to have to tear those off and clean them out.
And it's cold in here. My nose. I can't feel my nose.
It's 30 degrees outside. I got the big work light on. It'll be warm. It'll be like 35 before I go to bed tonight in here, maybe.
Okay, I think 70 is sort of warm.
She keeps trying to turn the heat up.
You guys like my fashion choice?
Doesn't my lovely assistant look good today? So, people who work on these will know that this is your TCI, your transistor controlled ignition box. This basically is the brain of this bike. You know, a few years older, and it would have used a point system, which I have no idea how it works. Couldn't tell you. I don't really know how this works. I know what it's supposed to do and how it's supposed to do it, though.
So what do we do then?
We wire it all up. Okay. We need to pull up a pinout Alright guys, so as you can probably tell, it's a couple of days later. We didn't actually get it wired up on Sunday, so we do have spark now. It's a little bit interesting. You can't really judge my test circuit here. It'll be a lot more, obviously a lot more solid, but if my camera would come over here. Basically, we took the TCI, and I couldn't find a diagram for it online. So what we ended up doing is taking and using a diagram I found for a Virago 535 TCI and guessing from there. So with your pickup coil plug on the bottom, it's actually your hot is towards the part number on the bottom. 2, ground is on the other side, and then your 2 signal wires go here. I'm not sure which goes where yet because I haven't got it fired and tested, obviously. And then you have to ground out your safety leg. It has to be grounded or you won't get spark. Some of the forums say that you have to leave it open, just cut it and leave it. You won't get spark that way, so it has to be grounded if you run into that problem. Other than that, in all reality, that's all it takes to make this motor run. If I put some gasoline in the carburetors, I could fire this bike up and it would run right now. But it's like late, my daughter's supposed to be going to sleep, and I'm not sure anybody in the neighborhood would appreciate me firing up an open header V-twin at, whatever time it is, like 7:30 or whatever. Okay, it's not that late. It's just old people like me that think it's late. But that's where we're at, guys, so I'll post an update soon.